Hey guys, Steve here with Momentum Marketing Tips, and I wanted to break down in this video how I use LinkedIn to land about a $5,500 deal um, or at least one, right? So I've landed other four-figure deals as well using LinkedIn, but I want to walk you through 4 steps that you're going to need to do in order to do this. Um, Very simple steps. Um, it's not real rocket science, but I want to walk you through the whole process of what I do when I'm using LinkedIn in order to gain clients. So you can do this as well. Um, you're not required to have necessarily a premium account for this or Sales Navigator. You can have them. They do give you better analytics in terms of who's viewed your page, how recently, how you can connect to members. But I'm going to show you here in a few minutes how you're going to be able to still utilize some automation as well to be able to reach out to your ideal clients. So if you're doing business to business, LinkedIn is an awesome place to really use, not only just to connect and find clients, but just to grow your network as well. To get people to transition over to your content, maybe on, let's say, maybe an Instagram page that you have, or if you have a private Facebook group, it's a good way to get people over there, get them to your YouTube channel to view your content as well. So we're going to jump right in. So the first thing to do, also I've actually consulted clients on how to set up and structure their LinkedIn. The first thing you want to do is you want to look at how your LinkedIn page is set up and how it's structured. Okay, so what does that mean? Great. The first thing I want to do when I go to LinkedIn is I want to go to my personal page and I want to what's called optimize my personal page. Okay, so I'm going to go through this. Try to go through it pretty quickly, but I'm going to make sure I slow enough so you can see it. So let's jump right into it. The first thing, we're just going to use mine as an example here for now. First thing you do is you want to go out and find you a good picture, or get a good picture made. Nice professional quality picture. You don't need a ton of them. This was mine. This is kind of how it's repositioned or whatever. It's just a picture of me. You don't necessarily have to have a suit on. One piece of advice is you do want to find a picture of you smiling. Those pictures are more inviting. People are more likely to connect. So I would recommend that. I would highly recommend doing that. Okay, so go out and get that picture done, get that taken care of, and from there, you'll be able to place that on your profile, and that's going to help you stand out once we finish optimizing. Second thing is you're going to either create or you're going to go out and I'll put a link in the description below and where you can get this done. Go out and have your LinkedIn cover professionally done. Okay, so this is your LinkedIn cover. Okay, it's pretty small in size, but you want to have this done so that you have a clean, professional looking background behind your picture. Okay, so why would you want to have that? Again, it's all about presence. It's all about structuring your profile, looking professional. Okay, how you treat your profile is going to be how people assume how you're going to treat your work when you're dealing with them. Okay. Second thing is, of course, your name, but underneath your name, now here's where a lot of people, they miss this. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and show you guys what I have here. Now, if you notice on the headline, it just says here, I help law firms and clinics get, I help get law firms and clinics more clients and patients using the least expensive form of advertising. And then right after that, I have my website, nobssteve.com, which is a website, which is actually a funnel to where you can see a presentation of what I do, how I help businesses. And you can go there and they can choose to opt in. They can, if they want to jump on a call, they can answer a couple questions and schedule a call with me right from this website anytime they want to go there. Okay. Now, another thing you'll see that I'm doing here, because on LinkedIn, for me personally, this is just for my personal brand. I have experience with and prefer working with law firms and clinics. So I'm looking to target attorneys, physicians, and chiropractors, for the most part. Okay. So when someone sees that, if they're an attorney or if they're a chiropractor or a physician, they see I specifically specialize in helping them get more patients and clients. Okay. So if that's a problem they're having, and they see my headline, that's specifically what I do. Okay. It's what I specialize in. Okay. Now, what you see a lot of people will do is they'll go in and they'll put a lot of, I do this, I do this, I do PPC, I do web development, I do lead generation, and they'll do a long list of everything they do. And that's fine if you do those things. But what you need to understand is that you don't want to position yourself as a jack of all trades on one platform, okay? Especially not on LinkedIn if you're going to be doing business to business. If business to consumer, you can get away with a little bit more, but if you're doing business to business, you want to stream laser target exactly who you want to work with, okay? And you're only going to focus on those people because then you're going to get the ideal client, all right? What you're going to do also is if you have a website, put it right after your headline here. And so that people will go there and they'll see your website. If they want to know more about you, they can grab that website and put it in, okay? So you can see if someone wanted to do that, they could just grab here and then they jump right over here and they can go right into my website. See, I give them away a free strategy video here. They click on here. They can download the report. They put in their email and then they click here and they go to my case study video, which is about a 15 or 20-minute video showing them exactly what I do, how I do it, and why it makes sense, okay? So now that I have that, let me jump back out of here, back to what we're talking about. Okay, so now the next thing I want you to focus on is current position. Now, this is an optimization strategy that you can use, okay? Now, if you look to the naked eye here, it says, okay, owner, strategic online marketing, digital advertising, and momentum marketing. That's my current position, okay? That's the first position I have checked off is what I do currently. Well, let me jump out so you guys can actually see more of what I'm talking about here. Now, when I roll down here, and we'll come back, but I want you to see something here. Under experience, I have owner, strategic online marketing, digital advertising. Okay, again, this is what I do currently, and I have the history on that as well. But now, even my previous employment, I'm highlighting and streamlining marketing that I did with them because I only want to be targeting marketing. So in other words, this is going to help you help people find you if they're looking for marketing. So let's say I was doing something different. Let's say I'm doing let me think of let's say that I was doing stem cell research. Well, I want to put the word stem cell research next to my title and what I did involving stem cell research with that particular company. Okay, so with this company, I did more than just marketing EDI strategy, but I want to highlight the marketing part. When I was working for a consulting company, I did more than just campaign marketing, but I want to highlight my campaign marketing. The word marketing, you're going to see it jump off in each one. You see this? Marketing, marketing, marketing. This is helping LinkedIn search engine associate your name with what you do, okay? Same thing, back with an internship. Strategic marketing was a piece of what I had to do. So I go in and for each position here, I find what I did involving marketing and I highlight that. So this is a little trick that you can do that's actually going to help optimize your page. Now let's go back up here And again, I'm going through this because this is the first thing that needs to be done before you start trying to add anyone, before you start trying to beef up your connections on LinkedIn. You need to optimize your profile because it is essentially your website. And even when you optimize it, you come back here from time to time and you'll actually go ahead and let me check this off. You actually go ahead and make sure that you have everything as you want. So now I'm writing my summary in. Now, again, I'm an experienced, okay, marketing owner in Houston. Okay, that's great. But specifically, I'm saying my services. What do? I deliver ROI and increase traffic and sales to your business. We specialize in generating highly targeted and quality leads for attorneys, physicians, and medical professionals. So this is what I can do for you. This needs to be in your summary. Honestly, to be honest with you, here's what I'm going to do. Because now that I'm going through this, and I'm glad we're doing this now, but I'm going to do this live, I'm going to put that first, and then I'm going to put what I do second. Because who cares, right? Who cares about what I do and the awards and everything I'm good at? Business owners, they don't care about that. Don't care about that. They want to know how you can help them. They have a goal just like we have a goal, and they want to know how you can help them. Okay. So again, at the end, I put a link to where they can schedule a call, free consultation, and then they can also follow my YouTube channel if they just want more marketing tips, but maybe they don't have the budget right now to invest, but they do want some tips that they can apply ASAP to their business. They can go straight to my YouTube channel, and I can grow my network, grow my subscribers there. Okay. Now here you can put links to different videos if you have videos. Okay, so I have videos here. I'm linking to them. I'm naming the videos after what is important about them. So again, this is just company recognition. An article I had where my company was mentioned in there, right? I just titled it company recognition. So when they click on that, they know what they're about to see. Then the next is a video, but I'm going to title this, Why Would You Need a Mobile Website? Okay, this is a quick video on why it's important to have your website optimized for mobile. Okay, then I have another video, Online Marketing Needs. Okay, this is a quick video about what I do and needs of why a company would need online marketing. Actually, I can go in here and be more descriptive and say, why would you need online? More appealing, right? So somebody goes to this and says, why would you need online marketing? And they click on that and say, let's see what he has to say. Then I have a video for my top 10 strategies for 2018. Okay. So they say, okay, cool. Maybe I can't, I'm not ready to start my campaign now, but this would be good to get some strategies I can use. There are some very effective strategies in this video that you can use to start targeting more clients and customers, even without me. So I'm giving value here. I'm giving information and value in these 3 videos, and I'm linking them in my profile. So I'm going to save that, okay? Now, there's another piece. Let me go down here again. You're going to see skills and endorsements. Now, guys, this is one of the most powerful things you can have. Not just endorsements. Everyone understands you can get endorsed by a lot of people. That's great to have. But honestly, what you want is this. Your goal every time you close a client, every time you finish your site, is you're sending them a request for a recommendation. What I do is I text them and I say, hey, I'm going to send you a request on LinkedIn. Would you mind giving me a quick recommendation? And 90% of the time, after you've just delivered their product, they're happy. They have no problem doing it. They'll take 5 minutes to write you a nice recommendation. As you can see, I have about 30, or I've got 40 now. I have 40 recommendations on here. And because I make it a point to receive recommendations. Why is this important? Well, guess what? This is great on LinkedIn. If I want to build a landing page or website, I can take these recommendations and I can use them as social proof. you always want to collect testimonials, recommendations, because someone's going to come to your site and say, "Oh, this guy's worked with a lot of people, has a lot of expertise. People trust him. Looks legitimate, right?" Again, this is someone who's never seen you before, and this is about them. Your profile is not really about you. It is, but it's more so about what you can do for them, for your customer. So number one is going through this step. And I know that this next three steps are going to be very simple. I just wanted to line that up. The number one thing is optimizing and going through your profile and doing what we talked about here. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to search. Actually, once you've identified what your target market is, now you can go in and say, okay, do I want to go local or national or whatever? I'm going to find that type of business owners, and my number one goal is going to be connect. Don't connect looking to sell. It doesn't work. I tried it. You cannot connect looking for an immediate sale. Okay. What you want to do, your number one goal is to grow your network and to get people to accept your LinkedIn connections. Okay. Once you start doing this, you can do 10 to 20 invites a day. Just start off with 10 to 20 a day. Then as you get further, okay, get this off of here. As you get further and further along, what you're going to do is you're going to be able to do 50 invites a day. And you're going to see it'll grow from 100 connections to 300 over, then you have 500. Next thing you know, you have 2,000, right? You're going to consistently connect. And then you're going to, once a week, you want to find a good article, preferably a good video to share, because the algorithm prefers video a week. You don't have to share every day. Do your research, look at a video that's viral or that's trending that people like, and share that on your post. That shows up. Let me show you why that's important. It shows up under your activity. So you can see I shared an article here, article here, a video here, all of this. So this all shows up under my activity. Somebody could just click here under my activity, and they can just see who I've liked, how many views I've got. I shared this video. I got 242 views of this video, right? So use this, again, your profile on LinkedIn is a website. If you optimize it perfectly, most people are actually going to see your LinkedIn profile before they see your own personal website if you haven't branded up your name as a website yet, okay? So just want to point that out to you. And then the last thing is what you're going to do is you're going to employ automation, okay? So there's a tool here called LinkedHelper. It's about $15 a month, I believe. And basically what that does is it's going to invite for you. It'll message people for you. Here's one thing I like to do when I do a video like this, or if I do a video for business owners that I think would be of value to them, I set up my messenger sequence and I say, hey, I just completed this new video on the quickest ways to save a couple $100 on your marketing per month, something like that. And I'll send out like 50 of those to 50 people. I just send the link to them and say, hey, hope if you have time, take a look at this video. It shows how you can really save, it's a tool you can use to save $100 a month on your marketing. Thought you might like it. Take care. Boom. I send that message using a bot, 50 people. I get a ton of views on that. Again, I'm structuring myself as a subject matter expert here. Okay. Now, when that happens, you start to get messages that says, hey, I noticed that you do XYZ. Hey, I noticed that you do XYZ. That's when you begin to follow up. And the number one thing you want to do, you want to schedule an appointment. And we're on number 3 right now. So once you've used automation to get people to connect, to send messages, the third thing you want to do is you want to schedule an appointment, but it's very important. Schedule an appointment and have the person call you at a time where they're free. It's very important to do that. If you are calling the person, you're going to interrupt what they're doing. If you interrupt what someone's doing, you're not going to have their full attention. It psychologically you're behind. Okay. So what you want to do is just say, hey, I shoot a message. Is what I usually do is I give options. Hey, I'm free Thursday and Friday afternoon. Which day is better for you for us to get on a quick 15-minute call? Oh, okay, Friday will be good for me. Okay, great. Friday at 2. And then I'll say something like this. Okay, great. Would you mind giving me a call at Friday at 2? Yeah, Friday at 2 works. Okay, great. Here's my business number. Shoot me a call Friday at 2. I'll be free. I'll be waiting on your, I will listen in and see what you have, and see what you're looking to get. Something along those lines, right? Depends on who you're talking to and what the conversations before have been, right? So you want to do that. Excuse me. You want to make sure that you're always, always, always having your prospects give you a call. This has nothing to do with ego, arrogance, nothing. Think about it like this. If I need something in my house fixed, if I need something from, I don't know, Home Depot, if I need to get tickets, if I need to, get anything that I need to buy because it's a need, I pick up the phone, and you do too. You pick up the phone and you call this company and say, hey, I need, do you guys have new ceiling fans? I need to replace my ceiling fan. And they say, oh yeah, we have ceiling fans down here. They're $150 or $300, whatever. Um, we have a couple available. And you say, okay, great. I'm going to come down there. I'm going to pick up the ceiling fan, right? You don't want people, I mean, Home Depot is not going to call you and say, hey, I was wondering if you need a ceiling fan, right? You want to be the person that they're calling because they need something. They need your help in order to do this specific thing. Okay, whether you're a digital marketer, whether you're a plumber, whether you're a roofer, whether you're an accountant, right? Whether you're a bookkeeper, whether you're a consultant, it doesn't really matter. You want to be the person that they reach out to because they want to get more information about how they can get to their end goal, right? So always schedule a time for them. Um, for me, I like to pre-qualify people, so I'll have maybe 7 or 8 quick questions, and I'll tell them, hey, listen, in order to help me get a better understanding of what you need, would you mind filling out this survey or filling out my discovery form? It's about 8 questions. And then they say, 90% of the time, I say, okay, sure, yeah, I'll fill it out, and just give me a call on Wednesday at 4. I'll be waiting your call. Great, no problem. Boom. Now you got that time scheduled. They're filling out. They're gonna shoot you the information you need to see if that's an ideal client for you. Okay, and they're also gonna allow you to be prepared for the call, and then they're gonna be calling you. Right now, that can seem scary, but trust me, if you've done number one right, if you have structured your profile right, they will do this. They will do this. But if you haven't taken the time to structure your profile right, they will not do this. You cannot throw up a profile uh, with no I don't even say credentials, but that's unclear, that doesn't look professional, and then expect someone to reach out to you at a certain time. So it's very important how you posture yourself um, on your profile. Okay, so that's number 3. Schedule an appointment, have them call you, and last but not least, always, always, always follow up. Okay, follow up. If you do the call and say, "Great, this sounds good. I should be ready. I think by the first of the month. First of the month, I'm going to be ready." They say something like that. That's not a problem. Just say, "Okay, great. I tell you what. How about I get? How about I'll put on my calendar. I'm going to give you a call on the 31st around what now again you can call once you've had an initial conversation because they reached out to you, so the ball is back in your court. So hey, I'm going to call on the 31st just to confirm that you're ready to go. Are you available that afternoon? Yeah, great, give me a call then. Boom. So I'm going to call back on the 31st. They're expecting my call on the 31st. I'm going to pick up. hey, this is Steve from, hey, this is Steve from Momentum Marketing. I just giving you a follow-up call. I know you were intending to get started tomorrow or Friday, so I'm just following up to make sure you have everything that you need, or make sure I have everything that you need, or whatever the case may be, right? And you say, oh yeah, hey Steve, okay, boom. So now that reminds them, hey, I did say that I was going to get started on this. So what will happen then is they're either going to give you the green light, ready to go, or, and again, if you're pre-qualifying and setting up the appointment right, this won't happen as much. Or they're just going to say, oh, I got to postpone, or whatever the case may be. And then you kind of want to have that person, you want to just say, let's reschedule this. And then you're going to put that person off if they're going to continue to change dates on you. So if the person just going to say, I'm going to be ready on the 14th, and then 10 days later they're still not ready, and you say, hey, so no problem if you're not ready. Tell you what, take a couple weeks. When you're ready, give me a call back. We'll get you set up, and that way you have plenty of time to get everything in order. Okay, great. So never want to make it a huge deal if a person pushes it off, but you do not want to keep, every day, whatever. But again, guys, if you go through step 1 through step 4, I hope I'm being clear. If I'm not, leave the question in the comment. Go through step 1 through step 4 the right way. Step 1, setting up your profile, how we discussed at the beginning of the video. Okay. Step 2, understanding your target customer. Who do you want to work with? And you need to cater your content on your profile around those people. Step 3, start to employ automation. You can use LinkedHelper or LinkedHub to do this, and I'll probably have a separate video on that. Schedule that. Employ automation to where you're inviting people every day, okay? Or you're messaging people a few times a week, but you constantly want to be active on here. Now, the reason automation is so great is it only takes 10 to 15 minutes to do this, right? You can set up the automation, you can be done for the day. Do the automation, it will save you a ton of time, and it's way more effective than doing it manual. So when you understand your target market and how to find them, how to search for them, you can do the automation. And then number 3, scheduling the call, having them call you. Number 4 is just follow up, right? So follow up is pretty simple. And I'll give you a bonus here before, and we're gonna wrap this up. I know this is a long video, but I wanted to give you exactly what I do to land higher ticket clients. The great thing about higher ticket clients is that you don't need 20 of them. 3 to 5 of them can, drastically increase your revenue. Okay. So the bonus I want to actually tell you that you can use is when you're on LinkedIn. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see how to make sure I'm wording this right. So when you're on LinkedIn and you've gone through the follow-ups and everything, let's say you have the customer has paid, or maybe they're paying you a monthly retainer, or let's say they're paying you a monthly retainer, okay, or $300, 500, whatever, 2,000 a month, whatever the case may be, and they're happy. What you want to do, and I recommend doing this, don't offer this until you've received payment or have received a couple of payments. Here's what I do. I say, listen, uh, we have everything we need. I'm glad you're happy with everything. Here's something that I do with a few of my clients. Um, if you know anyone that needs this service for their business or very similar service to their business, what I'll do is I'll waive your retainer for a month. So let's just say somebody's paying you $500 a month, okay? And you're doing, I don't know, social media marketing for them or lead generation, whatever. You say, hey, listen, you send me another client, they sign up, they say, hey, Johnny sent me over to you, they said you could do this. I'll waive for the month after that, I will waive your fee. You will pay nothing for 30 days, and I'll continue to do the same thing, give you the same paid service. Now, what that does, this guys, this is a, a tactic literally got from a guy that went from 0 to 6 figures a month running his business. What that does is you get, and this is why you want to do your job, whatever you're doing, do it well. You take a happy customer when they're happy, and you tell them, hey, look, they go, hey, look, I got this done from, hey, Steve did this for me, or hey, Johnny did this for me. Check it out. And they're like, oh, this is nice. And you say, hey, yeah, he's really good. I know you have a business that does, I don't know, you have a ski business or whatever, but you may want to take a look at him. He does a really good job. Just tell him, tell him I referred you. Probably give you a good rate. They're gonna say that to their friend or associate or whatever. They're gonna refer you. Now, when they refer you, they're gonna call and say, "Hey, I referred Bobby or Johnny to you. Here's their number." They're expecting your call. Now, if I'm getting a referral, first thing is I'm not gonna try to sell it. My approach is if somebody referred you to me, I don't need to sell you anymore. They've already sold you. I can never sell myself as well as my clients can. My clients always sell me better than me. By the time I get that person on the phone, I ask two questions. What exactly do you need? How soon do you need it? And then they tell me, and then I discuss, hey, here are the prices. When are you ready to get started? Some of them say today, next week. It's a very simple call when it's a referral for me. I listen to what they need, and I ask how soon do they need it. Okay, use that tactic. Use the referral tactic. Waive a month's fee, or if it's a lump sum, take off. Say, hey, listen, you paid me $1,000. You gave me that referral. I'm gonna PayPal you $200 for the referral. Thank you for the new customer. Do this. They will not only will they give you that client, they'll give you several clients if you do this. All you have to do is do good work off of that referral. Okay? But remember, we're trying to close higher ticket clients. We don't need 100 clients. We only need 5 to 10 to get some very significant income. So I hope this video is helpful to you guys. Please like and subscribe to this video. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, guys. I give free information like this out on the channel as a reward for people who subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, great day. This is Steve with Momentum Marketing Tips. Take care.